Good morning. Jim Lurkey, owner of Safety Connections. Week of July 31st. Welcome to August. My blurb for the week is on leadership. Why some leaders have their employee trust and why some don't. One of the biggest things, again, being pertinent, I switched what I was going to speak on this week only because of hearing and seeing this firsthand. So the question, for every one of you leaders, do your employees trust your leadership? And my guess, based on my past experience or recent experiences, probably not. Some sure, definitely do, but probably not. Recent poll, Gallup, just 1 in 3 employees, 1 in 3, strongly agree that they trust their leadership. That is why, based on what I've seen and looking into this, critical, absolutely critical. Levels of trust differ greatly amongst different organizations. Some organizations are on the high end of the spectrum, if you will. And that might mean 7 of 10 employees have high trust. I don't know. I would only ask you to think about the consequences that come from the different types of cultures. One of high trust, if you will, where employees trust their leadership, I believe are twice likely to say they'll be with their company for at least a year from now. Those high trust companies also have an enormous advantage in the speed in which any new initiative takes place. Even when there are periodic mistakes along the way on decisions or communication, and employees give the leadership the benefit of the doubt. Low trust, people simply don't trust their leaders. They're planning already their exit without telling you. Because why would I tell you if I don't trust you? And they have no interest in making a new strategy work or creating a new customer initiative. There's nothing in it for them. They've already mentally checked out. Today's age, social media, what happens to the organization spreads quickly, ultimately affecting the employment, the brand of the company, and ability to attract star employees who wants to join the company because of leadership. Even when there are periodic mistakes in decisions or communication in the high trust organization, employees will give leaders the benefit of the doubt. So what causes people to trust their leaders in the first place? Even though teams within an organization have the same leaders, teams perceive their leaders very differently. The challenge is that if there's no common culture, that can be an issue. It is true, regardless of those organizations, lofty, their mission statements that are written to bind all employees toward a common purpose. Most of the differences in how people perceive the organization's leaders across teams within the same organization are determined by how each team perceives its front line. Of course, leaders consistently clarify, and the ethics play a big role. And I think that's what we must understand. And leaders understand we can build trust through the right networking, the right communication. That's our choice. That's my message for the week. Have a great week, everyone.